Hello, and a big welcome back to all my subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber, what's wrong with you? Today I wanted to talk about the 7 biggest language learning mistakes that you can easily avoid. Now, the first one is basically just relying too heavily on one method. So, solely depending on a language app or a single textbook or classes limits your exposure and your experience in the language. And essentially, you need to diversify your learning methods and incorporate a mix of stuff, including speaking practice, listening exercises, reading materials in the target language, writing activities. And basically, that's the first one. The second one is underestimating the importance of consistency. So, language learning requires regular practice. Even if it's just a few minutes a day, consistency is the key to making progress. So, skipping days or studying in huge, irregular chunks is a lot less effective than just consistent daily exposure and practice. Now, another one for the perfectionists amongst you is basically the fear of making mistakes. So many learners are afraid to speak or write in their target language because they're afraid of making a mistake. But mistakes are a crucial part of your learning process, and you should just embrace them as a way to learn and improve rather than as a failure. Neglecting to immerse yourself in a language is the fourth one, but it's most effective to learn a language. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to go to the country where the language is spoken. You can immerse yourself in other ways. You can change your phone settings, or watch a lot of films, or listen to music, join conversation clubs, all that sort of stuff. Another thing is focusing too much on grammar rules. Now, while you should understand the grammar and it's important, obsessing over the rules can make learning feel tedious, and it can distract from your ability to communicate. So try and aim for a balance between learning grammar and practicing communication. Now, the next thing is not seeking out real-life conversation opportunities. So conversation and practice speaking helps to solidify your learning by putting into practice the theories that you're learning. So it improves your listening skill, increases your confidence, it helps you get accustomed to the natural pace and the rhythm of the language. But if you're not in an environment where the language is spoken, you can do online language exchanges or speaking to native speakers through various apps. But I highly recommend speaking, because the other problem is an over focus on comprehensible input without balancing other skills. So while the idea of comprehensible input, if you can figure out what that actually means, but understanding language and understanding the message from something that's slightly above your level is a good thing. But the problem is, if you just focus on input, you're never going to get output. So you can't neglect speaking and writing. You need to the production skills, and this results in a significant gap between what you understand and what you can express if you don't do all 4 skills. And this imbalance can lead to situations where you can comprehend complex materials, but you really struggle just to hold a simple conversation or write a simple email in a target language. So to avoid this mistake, it's important to incorporate a balanced approach that includes active practice in speaking and writing in the early stages, engaging with maybe a language journal, maybe speaking to native speakers, write journal entries, emails, social media posts in the target language. These are all excellent ways to develop productive skills. And balancing your focus ensures that you grow more evenly across all areas of language proficiency, and that leads to a more holistic and a functional command of the language. And I think this is the way that you should try and progress your language learning. Don't try to, just double down on the input. You need to do output and production as well. So that's all I wanted to cover today. If you like these sort of videos, let me know. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'll see you later. Thanks a lot. Bye.